Welcome, Cookie Crew. I'm your girl, Cookie. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome. Have a seat, okay? Pull your seat. It's time to get down and funky, okay? Guys, thank you guys so much. All our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining our Cookie Crew family. We love you. Get comfortable. This is a platform for the grown and sexy. Okay, so sit tight and enjoy. Guys, today's episode is going to be delicious. Okay, it's gonna be informative and it's going to be real interesting. Alright, so sit tight, relax as we give you tips how to take care of your private parts. Cookie Crew, this is a very important topic. We are trying to get healthy. We're trying to look good from the inside out. So therefore, in order to look good and feel good, we have to talk about things like this. Because like I said, I am trying to help guys, girls, women, and children. And if I can help in any way, giving you advice, then that's what I'm here for. So sit tight, relax. Let's get into the show. Alright guys, before we do that though, you know what time it is. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe down below. Join the Cookie Crew family. We'd love to have you. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I appreciate you and I hope that you don't regret picking the Cookie Effect as a station to subscribe to, as a channel to subscribe to. So please click down below. Click the subscribe button and also press your notification bell so that every time I upload an episode, you'll be the first to know. But importantly, YouTube will understand that, the Cookie Effect show is popping, So let me know. Click the like button if you enjoy it and just enjoy yourselves. Shout out to my Anchor listeners. I know you guys are listening in my Anchor podcast. Shout out to the Cookie Crew over there on the Anchor platform. Okay? Now let's get right into it. Now we're going to do a two-part, okay? I'm going to talk about women and men. I'm going to give us tips and reasons why we need to know how to take care of our private parts. Okay? It's important. All right, women, I'll start with us because ladies first, we're not ashamed. We talk about stuff like this all the time. So let's just get it out there in the open, okay? All right, men, you listen up too because you might be a father who's raising daughters and, you might not know or you might feel squirmish or you might feel a little weird when it comes to her private parts, But at the end of the day, you're her dad. So you should know certain things about how a woman's supposed to keep herself clean down there because it's really, really important. Otherwise, it's going to affect a lot of things, right down to even freaking having a baby, So we don't want that. So here we go. All right, ladies, we all know how important it is to clean down below our lady bits. We have to keep our lady bits clean. Under no circumstances should any female be walking around with a stank kitty cat. No, ladies. We don't do that. Okay, we're grown and sexy. And if you're a teenager or if you're in your 20s and you're listening to this, take notes. This is for you. All right? So, ladies, I wrote some information down because this is important and I don't want to mess up. I want to give you guys the right information. So if I'm looking down, don't judge me. I'm just trying to do my job. All right? So ladies, first and foremost, okay? First and foremost, what you should know about cleaning your private parts is you must wipe from front to back. Do you hear me? Front to back, not back to front. Front to back, okay? Wipe from front to back. Please, please, please. If you don't do that, trust me, you're going to be very uncomfortable. You might even get a yeast infection because you got to understand, if you're wiping from the back to the front, all kinds of things is back there. Your ass is back there. All kinds of things comes out the ass back there. You don't want that. And you don't want to bring everything back there to the front. Hell no, that is gross. So please, if you're potty training your children, your daughters, please encourage them and teach them to wipe from front to back. This may not apply to mothers because a lot of women, a lot of girls, we get told from a young age. But this information is for those who probably may not know. And like I said, men who are raising daughters, might need to know this information. So yeah, front to back. Now, secondly, okay, drink lots of water, girls. I ain't gonna confess, I don't like to drink water, and all my friends will tell you, they preach to me every day, Cookie, you must start drinking water. Girl, you can't be drinking Coca-Cola all your life. Like, literally, I'm obsessed with Coca-Cola. Like, I drink Coke all the time. But since I turned 40, I'm like, yo, you're getting older. You got to start taking care of your skin. You got to start taking care of your body. Maybe I'm going to start to drink some water, guys. So, I've started drinking water, but I don't think I drink as much water as I'm supposed to. So I'm still working on that. But at least I'm starting to drink like 2 bottles of, the water. 2 bottles of this a day. I know that's really bad, but I'm going to increase it because I want my kitty cat to feel good and smell good and be fresh. So water, water, water. Get you water. You must always drink water, guys. As women, we have to drink lots of water so everything can be flushed out of our system. Water is great for you. And if you can afford it, if you can remember, water with alkaline is usually 100% good for you. Okay, so if you go to the stores, look for water with alkaline in it, and that's usually good water. I researched all these things. I'm not a doctor. I researched all these things, and this is what they say, okay? This is what they're saying to us. So don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But water is water. Get it where you can fit it. It doesn't matter. Water is water. Just drink, okay? Also, drink cranberry juice, orange juice. Usually they say, doctors, researchers have said, these things help flush all the carbons and acids and things in our bodies. And it's really, really good for our private areas. So cranberry juice, at least once a day. If you can do it maybe twice a day, one cup before you go to sleep at night and then 1 in the morning, that should help. At least every little bit helps when it comes to our health. Every little bit helps, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're like obsessive, healthy person or you're a person who really cannot get into the health mode. Just try a little bit. It doesn't matter. Don't let people make you feel like, oh, you're not doing it well enough or you're not, every little helps, okay? If you're a person that wants to be healthy and wants to work out, but you don't have that motivation all the time, once in a while is good. Don't beat yourself up too much about things, okay? All right. Also, did you know this? 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, ladies. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar is good for the vagina, okay? So, and it's also good for losing weight. So they say. But 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Take it once a day, add it to your drink, mix it. Like, a lot of people don't like apple cider vinegar, but I love it. I don't know. People don't like it, but I don't mind the taste. I usually will mix mine up with like warm water. That's usually good. And it's bearable like that. I can drink that. So, just drink fresh juices. It doesn't matter about this list. As long as you're putting fresh, good things in your bodies, guaranteed, it will help keep your vagina clean. Okay? We are talking about our private parts. Okay? So guys, don't forget, leave comments below, leave questions, and I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to chime in. Just feel free, feel comfortable. You talking to a friend. Okay? I'm your friend. All right? So yeah, ladies, diet is very important when it comes to keeping your vagina clean. Okay? Making sure your vagina is healthy, making sure that you don't, you're fresh down there, and making sure things are, fluids are making sure the fluids that come out is clean, smelling good, and, with no discoloration. We don't want that. If you have that, you need to go see a doctor ASAPly. Okay? All right, so watch what you eat. Do not eat like lots of fried food, lots of junk food, lots of, chocolates and sweets and candies and all that stuff. All of those things, if that's the only thing you put inside your body, that's exactly what your vagina is going to feel like. That's exactly how it's going to smell. That's exactly how it's going to taste. For those who love to taste. That's exactly what it's going to be. So, let's, especially where we're women of a certain age, we are supposed to carry ourselves really well. We should know better. Okay, so cut down on the junk food. Listen, I'm just like you. I love me some chicken. I love me some KFC. I love me fried chicken. Okay, I do. I love me burgers. I love all those things. But I'm in my 40s and 40s plus. I'm old. And, I have to be careful what I eat. I have to remember that from time to time, I need to go eat those veggies. I need to go eat those greens, because otherwise your girl is going to be looking brought down. Okay? And please, child, I have 3 boys to raise and I cannot embarrass them. Not being able to freaking function and them embarrass their mom because she just looks a mess. You know what I mean? So we have to strive to do better, guys, for ourselves too. Okay, so watch what you eat, ladies, because if you drink a lot of fizzy drinks, a lot of sodas, a lot of things like that, listen, your pee is going to be acidic. Your pee is going to have a stench, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool. Nobody wants to smell that. And I'm sure your boo doesn't want to smell that. So, let's do things in moderation. All right, ladies, you must always, okay, especially if you're out and about, you must always carry some feminine wipes or baby wipes. Get the ones that say sensitive on it, okay? You must always carry this in your bag, in your purse, whatever, because trust and believe. Imagine you were out and about with your man, say you were on a date, or you end up, at a guy's crib, one night, and you know how guys are. They don't have feminine things in their homes. You go check for a guy and you go in his bathroom, there's nothing. In fact, some of them don't even have toilet paper, So we have to really be mindful of things like this and go prepared. Especially also if you and your boo are going to be getting down and dirty. You have to be prepared. If you're going to his house, take your stuff, okay? Take your stuff. Also, feminine wipes are good because, listen, if you wipe with just, say you do a number 2, TMI, we're grown. We can talk about this stuff. It's okay. It's natural. It's real. Yeah. So if you do a number 2, just imagine. Toilet paper is not enough, y'all. Toilet paper ain't enough. So wipe with toilet paper first. Get all that shit out. And then use some wipes, some wet wipes. Femme Fresh, baby wipes, those are really good. Get the ones that say sensitive, because you don't want anything with alcohol or fragrance or things like that, because they can burn you down there and they can cause thrush and yeast infections and things like that, and we don't want that. So usually I just use the baby wipes, because those are good too. Okay, so wipe with tissue, toilet paper first, and then go in with the wet wipes, front to back. Remember that, front to back. All right, so once you've done that, about 2 wet wipes or 3, depending on the situation in the toilet bowl. It depends. So front to back. And that will keep you feeling fresh down there. No stench, no extra bits being left over. Because sometimes toilet paper cannot do the job. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, toilet paper can stick up there. And you don't even know. You're walking around with toilet paper stuck inside of you. But if you use wet wipes, girl, it's going to clean everything out. Everything. And keep you smelling fresh. Trust me, you will. Also, we go pee all the time. Ladies are always in the bathroom and we pee and stuff like that. You must wipe properly. Let the drips drip and then wipe. We must wipe, because what happens is, if we don't wipe properly, front to back, if we don't wipe properly, you put your underwear on and your drips, pee, sips of pee drops in your underwear. So imagine if you use the bathroom 6 times in the day, and you have 6 moments where you had drips from using the bathroom. Can you imagine how musty and stinky your underwear is going to feel and be? It's going to feel damp, and it's going to stink. Not that you stink, but pee stinks. So we must, people really, really don't take their time in the bathroom. People are always rushing in and out the bathroom. We must take our time when it comes to our hygiene and cleanliness of our private parts, okay? We must. As young girls, as girls, if you've started your period, you definitely have to do this, okay? Make it a routine. Remember to do this. Leave a set of wipes as well as toilet paper in your bathroom so it's right there. You could see it and grab it. You know what I mean, ladies? All right? So just remember that. Now, the next one, if you're a lady who is very sensitive down there and you can't use a lot of soaps and you can't use a lot of stuff, be mindful, okay? If you're a lady like that, do not use any fragranted soaps. Do not use anything with fragrance or any special vagina. Don't douche. Don't do none of those things, okay? Use water and clean yourself properly, all right? If you're going to use soap or they do these femme fresh type soaps and things, you can go to the pharmacy and you could get some, go to your Walmart, go to your Sainsbury's, go to your Tesco's, and just read the back and make sure it has no alcohol or anything that might irritate you down there. Make sure it's pure, it's no fruity smells or flowery smells, no nothing, okay? And usually, like I said, don't use chemical things for down there. Some ladies, they spray down there. They don't do that. If you take good care of your vagina, you're not going to need to spray and do all that stuff. If you follow these tips, you're not going to need that extra stuff because you're just going to be automatically fresh. All right? So watch what you use to wash down there. And ladies, when you wash your vagina, please get in there. Get in there. Don't be shy. Spread them. Wash it. Rub it. Wash. Open up the lips. Wash. Okay? Clean it out. It's yours. Don't be shy. It's yours. Girl, shoot. It's yours. So don't be shy to get in there and wash. Don't just wash the front. Get in there. Touch it. Wash it. Wash your vagina. Please. Please. Get in there. Open your legs. Spread them. And wash at least 3 times. And also, a great tip. Do not use lukewarm water to wash your vagina. Somehow it doesn't keep it too clean. It doesn't do a good job. Either use cold water. I know. Some people don't like cold water, but trust me. Wash with cold water and trust me, it works. It'll be clean. Clean, okay? Shout out to Bella Bars. She has a YouTube page, Love Your Natural, and I learned this from her, okay? Cold water. I started doing that, and trust me, I felt so fresh down there. I felt it was cold. It was shocking a bit. Yeah, your girl jumped a little bit, but you get used to it. You get used to it, and it felt good. So don't use lukewarm water, either cold water or hot water, but not burning hot water. Come on, don't be silly. Not burning hot water, but, warm enough to where it's a little hot, but not too hot. That's why, I would say go with cold water if you don't like things too hot, okay? So yeah, guys, that's how you keep your vagina clean. All right, ladies, ladies, you cannot expect, if you're in a relationship, you have a guy or you're dating, you cannot expect him to give you good head. You cannot expect for him to give you good oral sex if your vagina stinks, yo. Come on. Sis, please. A man is not going to do that. They're going to go down there and they're going to be back up in a second, less than a minute. And that's it. Girl, you don't want that. Make sure your vagina is healthy, fresh, and clean. If you have a lot of discharge and stuff, make sure you're sure that it's not an infection. Make sure you're sure that, there's no discoloration in your discharge. Because if there's any funky smell, if there's any discoloration, please, I beg of you, go to the doctors ASAPly, like ASAP. You might have BV or, thrush or any of those yeast infections that attacks a female when her pH balance is not right, okay? If your pH balance down there ain't right, sometimes it causes thrush and things like that. We've all had it. It's happened before. It's normal, okay? It's not a sexually transmitted disease. It's normal, but it shouldn't happen regularly like that, okay? And if it does, you need to check yourself. Drink more fluids, watch what you eat, and see if if it stops. If it doesn't, and it's getting worse, go to your doctor ASAP. Do not play with your vagina, because that can create another type of disease and another type of infection. And next thing you know, you can't have a baby because your uterus has been affected by, a disease or something. So don't do that. Be mindful of that. All right. So yeah, you don't want your man getting down there and smelling some fishy smell. Like, who wants that? No, sis, nobody wants that. So make sure when you're going to see your man, make sure you have your wet wipes. Make sure that you wash properly. Like I said, wipe from front to back. Make sure everything is good. Drink your cranberry juice. Eat pineapples. Apparently, pineapples are really good for your vagina. So eat pineapples and do all that lovely stuff. And your vagina is going to be smelling fresh and good, okay? And you will get the best head of your life because your man's going to love it. He's going to be like, damn, like, it smells like, geez, like, what is this? Like, give me a second plate. You want that. Okay? So do yourself a favor and save yourself an embarrassment. of having stinky vagina. Okay? Stop walking around here with stinky vaginas, okay? I know, guys, chime in. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're enjoying this topic, if you're enjoying the Cookie Crew family, welcome, join us. Okay? I gotta skim through this because I have a lot, but I'm not gonna hold you guys too long, okay? I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. All right, so last but not least, ladies, if you're on your menstrual cycle, make sure you always change your pads, okay? Or your tampons, at least every 4 hours, depending on your flow. If you have a heavy flow, definitely you must always change at least 4 hours, okay? Make sure you carry your pads, your penny liners, all those things, because you don't want to get caught out. Ladies, you know how it is. Your period, that girl never has, she never gives you notice. She just turns up. So make sure you're always prepared. You have your stuff in your bag, always, your pads or your tampons. But make sure you change. Nobody wants to wear a pad all day, 24 hours. Sis, you're going to be smelling musty. You're going to be funky. Like, can you imagine you just carrying blood around everywhere? Like, come on. That's gross. It's pretty gross. Okay, so let's not do that. Okay, make sure you change. You don't want people coming around you and they can smell that, that period smell. Like, that's so off-putting. You don't want to do that, sis. And make sure when you're on your period or your menstrual cycle, we speak how we speak here, okay? I talk how I talk. When you're on your menstrual cycle, make sure you're showering all the time, regularly, and you're washing. Rinse it out, front to back, water, wash, get it all out, get in there, get it out, okay? You must always clean your private parts properly. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative, and I hope that I did give you some hints and tips on maybe a routine for your vagina, okay? Because I want us ladies smelling fresh, getting good oral sex, and, just feeling good about our lady bits, all right? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed talking to you guys. Whatever you choose to do for the rest of the day, enjoy it. And thank you for subscribing to the Cookie Effect YouTube and the Cookie Effect podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Stichers, etc. Okay? Before I leave, guys, please stick around for part 2 when we'll be telling the guys how to take care of their private parts, okay? Until next time, guys, subscribe down below if you're loving what we're doing. Give us a great thumbs up if you're enjoying the topics, and don't forget to leave comments below. I would love to know what you guys are feeling, thinking about the Cookie Effect show, okay? Guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for making my dream come true. I'm your girl, Cookie, Miss Capricorn, Miss Tell It Like It Is, Cookie Crew. Peace.